What's up, fellas? So I saw a comment on my last video that a guy said, hey man, I thought you said, looks ain't as important as the internal. All right. And so I want to clear some up because, I know a lot of some of this stuff gets confusing and stuff like this right here. So I want to clear this up. All right. Because yes, confidence and shit like that is always going to be tops. All right. But let me break this down. It's going to take a second. Looks is always the most important thing when getting women. Always. Always. Now, why would I say that? Why would I say that? Why would I say looks is the most important thing when attracting women? Confidence is the most important thing when sleeping with women, when you want to take it further. But guys, let me tell you something. If you don't meet a woman's minimal attraction requirement, that confidence bullshit won't mean nothing. You won't even get an interview. All right, let me break this down to you guys like this. Let's say I had my own company, which I do, but I'm not hiring anyone. But let's just assume that I did. And let's say that my job requirement, education level wise, was you got to have at least a GED. I won't even talk to you. I don't even want to look at your application if you ain't even got at least a GED. Now, you can have all the charisma in the world, all right, and you might be a good guy for the job. But if you don't meet my minimum education requirement, we ain't got nothing to talk about. So you could, if I would have gave you the interview, yeah, maybe you would have been really charismatic in the interview, and maybe you would have really sounded confident, and who knows what might have happened. But I'm not even going to give you the interview because you don't meet my minimum education requirement. All right? So all that charisma and confidence, all that is good and dandy, but you don't meet my minimum education requirement, so we ain't got nothing to talk about. That's the same way it is with looks with a woman. You can have all the charisma and confidence in the world, but if you don't meet my minimum looks requirement, you ain't getting no interview. I'll explain it to you guys like this. How many times have y'all guys went up to a woman, and you talking to her, and she don't even give you eye contact back? Y'all want to know what that's about? She's not giving you a fucking interview. You know why? Because she already saw you. And she already know it ain't nothing. Listen, baby, she tuning you out. Because she can't even see herself being with you. I don't give a fuck how gorgeous you think you is. To that particular woman, you're not attractive at all. All right, guys, at all. And that's why she's not even making eye contact with you. All right, because you're null and void. All right, and this is when a woman just sits. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't sit there like I'm the only one that ever had this happen to him. This is when you talking to a woman, right? And she don't even look back at you. So you say, "Hey, what's your name?" Jennifer. And she just keep doing what she doing, like you ain't even like you a fucking ghost. Like she talking to a fucking ghost. All right, and then you like, so how often you come here? All the time. That means that, baby, we ain't got nothing to talk about. You ain't my attraction level at all. Maybe she don't like black men. Maybe she don't like bald men. Maybe she don't like men with beards. People just had a thing where I just don't like that. I don't like men with facial hair or whatever you got going on. The thing is, you guys take this shit too fucking extreme. What do I mean by that? When I say looks the most important thing, y'all guys instantly go into thinking like you got to be 6% body fat, 200 pounds solid fucking muscle, and look like a young Brad Pitt or a young Denzel Washington. And you don't. All right, y'all guys go too fucking extreme. Y'all got two areas of extreme. Either you this fat slob or you this fucking gorgeous supermodel. All right, you don't have to be a 10 in a woman's eyes to get an interview. What I'm saying is you have to meet her minimum attraction level. That means that at that very moment, she couldn't under no circumstances see herself kissing you or sleeping with you. Under no circumstances. All right, guys. So you must get the interview first. That's first and foremost before anything else happens. All right. I'll never lead you guys on to make y'all guys think that like these other dating coach looks don't matter. What I will say is they not the end all be all. What I mean by that? Let's take two situations. Let's say a woman see this guy as a 9 and she see you as a 5. Now I'm gonna break this down. He's a 9 and you're a 5 in her eyes. All right, it's all subjective in her eyes. He's unconfident corny goofball, puts her on a pedestal. Alright, he's a 9 physically. He's a 9. Alright, and what does that mean? That means initially she will prioritize him before you. Initially. Alright, initially. This is when you get the we'll see, or maybe she flaked because initially she got high attraction. It's all physical. Alright, but then she get to know this motherfucker. He a cornball. He ain't got no confidence. He act needy. But she sees you as a 5. I'm talking about your foot barely in the fucking door. And she fall heads over heels in love with you. That's what I'm talking about. So if all things are equal and your foot's in the door and his foot's in the door, confidence gonna kick his ass. Confidence and charisma gonna kick his ass any day of the week. But if she would have saw you as a 4 and saw him as a 9, at least he got an interview. If she see you as a 3 or 4, you ain't even gonna get the phone number. Alright guys, I saw this at the gym, training. You go up to clients sometimes and you be like, you trying to sell them and shit like this, and they be like, nope, I'm good. Nope, I'm good. Nope, I don't know no training. That means that they probably either saw your style of training and they didn't like it, or just financial wise, or maybe they just one of those type of people that just love to do their own thing. Whatever the situation is, they don't even want to give you the interview. And every now and then you'll go up to somebody in the gym and they'll stop what they doing and they'll put their hands on their hip and they'll look at you. They giving you 5. You got 5 minutes of my time to sell. I'm gonna give you 5 good minutes to sell me. This means you have a shot. When a person stop and look at what you're doing, when you're trying to sell them in the gym, that means I'm giving you an opportunity. I'm giving you an opportunity to sell. It's up to you to bring it home. When a woman stop what she doing and she giggling and laughing with you and shit like this right here, that means that you probably met her minimum attraction requirement. She didn't give you a number because you didn't sell her. You didn't bring her home. That's when that charisma and confidence come in. Alright? But notice it only comes in after the fucking looks. Because you won't even get this opportunity to sell her if you didn't meet her minimum attraction requirement. Alright? So everything else is only happening after you meet her minimum looks requirement. The thing is, guys, you don't gotta be a fucking 10 in her eyes. Y'all guys go too fucking extreme. Y'all just think like I gotta look like Brad Pitt in Fight Club, and you don't. You don't gotta be that fucking extreme. You just need to get your fucking foot in the door. Alright? But it won't be no job hiring if you don't get your foot in the door. If I don't give you an interview, ain't nothing else you can do. Everything else you say after that is I don't want to hear it. All right, guys. So that's and you know, the woman who keeps her head down and don't talk to you because she's trying to reject you, but she's trying not to get pimp slapped also. So she's answering your question because see, it's levels to rudeness. See, we got two types. You got 2 types of rude. You got the I'ma just be good enough not to get slapped rude. That's when she don't make eye contact and she don't stop what she doing. You know when you try to talk to a woman walking down the street, she talking to you, but she walking, she still walking, and she really ain't giving you the time of day. And then the other motherfucker, they just act like you ain't even there. Like, hey, what's your name? They just like looking at their phone like they don't even hear. See that type of rude, that get your ass whipped. Alright, so you know, you got 2 level type of rudeness. Both of them don't find you attractive at all. It's just one of them don't want to get their ass whooped, and the other one probably just don't even give a damn. Or maybe they ain't got their ass whooped yet. Cause see, they probably act like that cause they ain't had a dude act up on them yet. See, the girl who talking to you, who at least answering your questions, she probably had a dude check her ass on. She probably used to do that shit, and some dude probably scared the shit out of her. She learned don't do that shit no more. So now she know to at least respond. The women who kind of ignore you completely, they probably ain't been traumatized with that shit yet. But keep living. You're running to the right motherfucker. All right, guys. But anyway, getting back to the point, guys. Everything happens after looks. All right? Charisma and confidence. The thing is, what I tell y'all guys why charisma and confidence is more of to get in the bedroom. If she sees you as a 5 and she sees the other guy as a 9 or even a 10, or even as a 10, and he's corny and unconfident and you're smooth and confident, I'm telling you, you're going to beat him in a day. But that's only because you met her minimum attraction level, guys. All right, so that's the thing with that, guys. All right? So if any confusion about the looks things, this, that, and other, I apologize for that. Maybe I ain't make that clear enough, but everything happens after you meet the looks requirement, guys. All right, I'll get back with y'all guys later, man.